The Turlock Journal presents high school football from the field to your screen. The Blitz, sponsored by Moxie Credit Union.
Welcome to the Blitz. I'm Frankie Tovar.
And I'm Eddie Ruiz. And we want you to get ready for some Saturday night highlights.
That's right, because this week's game was an incredible offensive shootout between Pitman and Merced. It ended in a 50-47 score, and oh my gosh, was it fun to watch.
There's a lot of points scored, man.
That's an understatement. Now, both teams entered the game 1-3, so it was a very important matchup, and lucky for Pitman, they walked away with the win.
Well, let's not waste any time. Let's check out that CCC victory right now.
Pitman rolling quickly, rolling early. That's Jacob Partida with a 9-yard gain. 3 plays later, get used to this name, Peyton Bass. He takes the ball 51 yards. He's dashing down the field. Merced can't catch him. An early score, 7-0.
Opening drive for Merced. Demir Warren, the quarterback, connected with number 23, Andre Barnett, for 19 yards. And just a couple plays later, he connects with number 8, Jason Crockett, for 26 yards. But wait, he's looking, what? What's he doing? Coming back around? That's a tough throw right there, 26 yards. And then just one play later, number 4, Ezra Morales, for 7 yards, 7-7 with 5.9 left in the first.
Pitman's second drive starts with an 11-yard run from Jacob Partida. Very nice run, very nice run. Then, Trayton Fair, he hits Partida with a screen. Pitman loves the screen. This one goes for 27 yards, sets them up at the 18-yard line. And who will they hand the ball off to next? You guessed right, it's Peyton Bass. He goes from 18 yards out. He scores a touchdown, and after a missed PAT, it's 13-7.
Merced answers right back, though. Here's quarterback Ward connected with number 2, Xavier Stewart, for 25 yards down the field, finding some extra yards. Tough kid right there. And then just a few plays later, he connects with number 2 again, Xavier Stewart, on the far end. And it looks like he's stopped, but wait, he's out of frame. No, he's coming back in. It's a touchdown, 14-13 with 11:51 in the second. Both teams punt apiece, and here's Bass once again picking up 10 yards. And then 2 plays later, Trayton Fair looks like it's a sack, but no, it's a fumble recovered by Merced. Huge momentum swing.
And the Bears take full advantage. Warren to Stewart for a 13-yard pickup. What a great receiver, picking up the extra yards. Then Warren's going to keep it himself. Read option run up the middle. 15-yard touchdown, 21-13. Oh boy, now we fast forward to the end of the second quarter, 20-yard field goal. It's good, 24-13 at halftime.
And here's the second half, the start of it. Merced already hit some home runs, connected with number 4, Ezra Morales, who goes 46 yards, but he fumbles and then recovers it. Touchdown, 31-13. And then about a minute 30 later, Peyton Bass, 57-yard touchdown run, makes it 31-20. Look at that kid run, man. Almost as skills like his brother.
The Bears, they're fighting to hold the lead. Here's Warren. He hooks up with Morales for a 13-yard gain. Hey, great catch, guy. Now, Warren showing off his feet, his fancy feet. That's a 10-yard gain. A few plays later, back in the air, he hits Stewart for a 17-yard reception. Stewart is, without a doubt, his favorite receiver. Sets up a 25-yard field goal. It's good. 34-20 with 4 minutes left in the third.
Pitman starting to mount that comeback. Here's Bass again. 34-yard pickup. A man amongst children. Look at him. He's tossing players around, and then he scores right here. 7-yard touchdown run and puts him over 200 yards. And we see you, man. 34-27 with 1:47 left in the third. And just one play from Merced, and they fumble. Scott Tyler picks it up, and just as the third quarter is winding down, here's Ruiz for a 1-yard plunge. 34-34, they tie it. What a series of events.
And the luck continues for Pitman. A Warren pass is popped up into the air, snagged by Tyler Stout. Oh my goodness. A nice return. You add a face mask. It takes Pitman all the way down to Merced's 26-yard line. Unfortunately for the Pride, they're unable to do much with it. They have to punt the ball, but hey, it's a great punt. Look at that thing, boom. They pin Merced on the 5-yard line, but guess what? The Bears do not care. Number 23, Andre Barnett, 1-play drive, 95 yards. He's going for the touchdown. He's booming down the field. And oh no, 41-34 is the score with 9:34 in the fourth. Pitman is disappointing.
So when all else fails or you need somebody, you give it to Bass. 34 yards on the far end. This kid is a man. Look at him. And then Trayton Fair, just a couple plays later, connects with number 3, Keone Souza, for 8 yards. And Bass plunging it in from 2 yards out. and a 2-point conversion or messed up play. I don't know what this is. Tyler Stout hits the pylon, 42-41. They take the first lead since the first quarter.
Merced's not ready to give up though. Barnett runs for a hard 2, and 2 plays later, it's Warren back in the air. Jason Crockett, he catches the ball and he goes 55 yards for the touchdown. Pitman's defense just let that one go. 47-42 after a missed 2-point conversion.
Things not looking too good for Pitman in this drive right here as Trayton Fair gets sacked, loses 9 yards. A couple plays later, though, Trayton Fair finds number 15. Denzel, sorry if I messed up your last name, Steckren, 87 yards. He goes all the way to the 1-yard line. And who are you going to give it to? Bass picks up touchdown number 6. It's going to be good, and the 2-point conversion is good. And that's your final 50-47. Pitman, first CCC victory of the year.
Now, we weren't lying. Those are incredible highlights. Now, before we talk more about it, though, let's recognize our sponsor, Moxie Credit Union. Now, Eddie, if I want a loan, where should I go?
There's only one place to go, man. Moxie Credit Union.
All right. Well, hey, if you want a loan, check out Moxie Credit Union on Gear Road. They've been supporting the Blitz for 4 seasons, and they support the Turlock community, so you better go out and check out Moxie. Now, with 6 touchdowns and a total of 256 yards, it's no secret, Peyton Bass is the player of the game.
Man, that is a lot of yards, a lot of pretty stats. I know if I would have probably ran just one of those yards, I probably would have passed out.
It's funny you mention that because I think the referees were almost going to pass out chasing them up and down the sideline. But hey, we'll talk more about his stats, we'll talk more about the game, and we'll have interviews with Peyton Bass himself as well as head coach Tom Tyler on Monday's edition of The Blitz. And we'll preview the next game we'll be covering.
We'll give you a little hint. It's a CCC frontrunner, and they also won this past Friday.
Very true. So you can catch that episode and this episode at turlockjournal.com, and don't forget to follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. So until Monday, I'm Frankie Tovar, joined as always by Eddie Ruiz, and we'll see you on Monday.